all the chat floods in.
Yeah, Captain George. 71 here. Thanks, George. It's fucking 6 degrees
The
here.
only place in America where it's warm on the cock.
It's 29 degrees here.
Yeah. I saw the map yesterday. Everything is blue, and then you get Florida. Get the 60s and the 70s.
We might even get snow and ice on Thursday down here.
$71.
Yeah, I was thinking about going down there, George, because I filled in for him so much in the morning. The boss had said, well, I'll give you a week off. I'm like, oh, well, maybe I'll shoot down to Florida. The week turned into a day, which I took yesterday. So now I'm fucking back to work today, rather.
Would you have driven or flown? Probably flown, right?
I would have flown and then driven to Key West.
We got him used to those flights now. He's a pro. He's a flight pro now. He's nice and calm and relaxed. And
I was the last time. It's weird.
yeah,
I'm just resigned.
it is what it is.
I mean, yeah, you get on it, something happens, I mean, what are you gonna do?
Well, something happens. You grab the closest hot chick next to you and start having fun.
It's been a long time since I've seen anybody on a plane.
Yeah.
Seen a hot chick on a plane.
I think in all the times I've flown, only once.
Last time I'd flown, I would have had to grab James Vanderbeek's hand.
Oh, he would have probably liked that.
No, he's got like fucking 8 kids. Will you save me, James Vanderbeek?
Hold my hand, please.
You always got to call him by his full name too. Do you think we're gonna crash, James Vanderbeek?
What a name! You got to be
Hold me,
famous
James
with that
Vanderbeek.
Can we cuddle? You thought cancer was going to get you.
James Vanderbeek? She's here. What'd you say?
You thought cancer was going to get you.
Yeah. God.
I had another client call me yesterday. Wife brain tumor.
Jeez.
Going like
Turbo cancer.
It's going crazy. I mean, I've had probably 5 in the last 3 months.
Wow.
I mean, well, we don't need to talk about it because we all know the correlation.
It's not even like a question anymore.
I know. It's just
the research has been out there for a long time. It's now just this one woman. I forget the actual details of the story, but she did her own research, and then the results came up not to her liking, so she like hid them and kept the results, and then of course a lot of people get hurt.
Yes, Tim, they did. They got the jab plus 4.
Did you get the jab?
Me? No.
Yeah.
No, I gave all our friends the cure. It was Tom Brady's Super Bowl when he was in Tampa Bay. I didn't feel bad, but I had a little scratchy throat and a cough. And out of everybody that was at our Super Bowl party, it was 100% effective of getting everybody sick. But then after that, we had some friends that, they wanted to travel. They wanted to do this. They wanted to do that. And so they got it. And then there's only a couple of us, I think one other friend that didn't get anything. And we're fine. Everybody, I mean, it's still, a couple years away from really being the worst, but we'll see.
Yeah, yeah. Even Tracy's doctor said to her, like, behind her back, like, don't get it.
Yeah.
And they had to get it because they had to practice, but she was like, don't get it. Because if you want to have babies again, and again, at the time we didn't know, but.
Right.
Awful.
Thanks, Carrie. I appreciate that. Farouk is very upset.
Well,
I can't sing like Charlie Puth.
Corey, no here.
He may be here later.
He might show.
He might come later. Yeah.
If he come later,
you don't get too sad. Corey may be here later.
He come later, I disappear.
You don't have to disappear. There's room for 4.
Man. We could have 14 on here if we wanted.
You got to find a different crush, Fwalk. He's not all that reliable.
Why don't you move over to Kane? Like, I'm sure he could sing Charlie Puth.
I don't need
for you.
anybody else. I'm good. I can sing a hell of a lot better, that's for sure. You want somebody to sing Charlie Puth, I'm your best bet.
That's for sure, because I can't.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Captain George, I was just thinking about that bit. As you know that guy, what's his name? That heavy big comedian. You've been here for an hour.
You go now. He's dead now. Panette.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's died.
He died?
Dead for a while. Yeah.
I didn't know that. He's so fucking funny when he does that bit.
See, Balls just said, fuck, come play with his balls. So there we go. Problem is, Balls, he might eat those snakes.
Your wifey wants us to ask what movie you watched this weekend.
I watched Wicked.
You faggot.
Yeah, dude. What's going on?
Well,
Did you lube it up?
you got to understand.
Horrible.
Kirsten and I, long time ago, saw the first run of Wicked in New York when we were there. Long time ago, we saw it with Kristen Chenoweth and whoever the other lady was. It was back when the Billy Crystal Broadway show was really popular. Billy Crystal 100 or whatever that was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we tried to get into that, and they just couldn't get us into that. And the concierge said, "Well, there's this new show called Wicked that's really popular. Y'all should go see that." So we went and saw that, and I first Broadway show I've ever been to. It was great. I mean, as soon as they sung, my hair on my arms stood up. And something happens when. And the movie's the movie. It's good.
Look at his face. You're so embarrassed.
Dude, why?
Props to you though for even though it's embarrassing the shit out of you, you're admitting that you liked it.
Hey, the girls wanted me to watch it, and I tried to watch it with Kirsten one night, and I fell asleep within like 15 minutes, and then it was during the day, so I was like,
you guys tried to get me to go to that fucking movie when I was there last time. We got to go see Wicked. I'm like, no.
Reese and Cameron did, yeah.
But no, we don't.
But now it's on. Now it's on TV where I don't have to sit next to weirdos in a freaking.
Let's start.
Place. So.
And we're back. We had one good day. It's Kane and Corey show. How the hell are you? Corey not here today. Well, he might be. He's flying out. We knew he was flying out this morning, but I don't know. It's pretty windy. Maybe there was delays and shit. But we got Cousin Rick in here filling in. Cousin Rick,
yes.
The newly cultured Cousin Rick.
Yes.
What did you see this weekend?
Oh, we watched Wicked. I've not only once, but twice.
Is that why you sort of pranced into your studio today?
Yeah, that's why I came in with my pinkies out and on my toes.
I noticed you were walking like a faggot. Oh, no, wait, that's not what he said. What did Corey's dad say?
Like a queer. Like a queer.
You're walking like a queer. How was it, Wicked?
Yeah, it's a great movie. I highly recommend that you take 2 hours and 50 minutes to watch it.
Did they have dildos taped to the seats?
Yeah.
No, not. Well, I didn't watch the movie theater. I watched it on the comfortable couch at home. We purchased it and
wow, you bought it.
Bought it.
You know what I watched this weekend? Fucking Tulsa King, a man show.
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone, The Mob. I watched the entire season. I watched season 2, all 10 episodes this weekend, and you watched Wicked.
I watched Wicked. Yes, I did. It made my daughters very happy.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
You're a girl dad. You got to do that, right? All right.
Yep.
We
forced Rhett to watch it too. That was part of his. He got in trouble yesterday. He got in a lot of trouble yesterday for lying. So
what did he lie about?
Well, he lied about wrecking his bike, flipping it over, and getting his knees and back messed up, and lying to us about how that happened. And then he lied about something else, and so his punishment was having to watch Wicked with the family.
Wow, that's pretty harsh, dude.
Had to put away his iPad and phone and made him watch Wicked, made him wash the dog, made him do a few other things.
How do you react though inside? Because you know kids fucking lie. You've lied about shit like that when you were growing up. You must want to be like, oh, whatever, dude. I said I did the same shit, but you can't, right? You got to punish him somehow.
Well, you got to. It's do as I say, not as I do. And
I know.
You should have nuzzing going after him.
Really?
When you listen to Doug and you listen to Rick, you don't do what they say. You are your own
good
person.
advice.
Why'd you have to throw me in there? What do I got to do with it?
Oh, it's all the good influences in his life that get thrown under the bus. That's just how it is.
The only thing that I've ever done that could be looked as maybe not really the best thing to have taught him was the cunt in the sneeze. Cunt.
Oh, which he still loves to break out. He breaks it out all around, all the time. Yes.
Well, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me on.
We were talking about this. I just wanted to share this. We were talking about it before the show, and it's just always worth. It's always worth.
Oh yeah.
Reliving.
So I went to this Chinese all-you-can-eat buffet, and well, the owner, he got pissed. I mean, he was rude though. He'd come out every hour. Son of a bitch, still here. Look, he go again. He started screaming at me. You go now. You here 4 hours. Why you here 4 hours? You not come here anymore. Why you have spare rib? You're so big. Eat vegetable. Eat broccoli. You scare my wife.
Eat broccoli. John Panette, of course, who is gone now. I think he died a few years ago. But if you don't know, if you're listening on Spotify or Apple, big man, you know that routine. Doesn't everyone know that routine?
I feel like they do. It's been, everybody talks about it, right? I mean, oh, you've been here for an hour.
Every time I walk into a Chinese buffet, that's the first thing that comes into my head.
First thing that comes to your head. Although I think we always recite it wrong, like a lot of the other stuff. We say, you be here for, like he just said, you here for an hour. And he says the you go now before he says that.
Yeah.
So we always have it twisted, just like the Luke, I am your father. He never said that either. Breaking news this morning. Mark Zuckerberg, I think it's because he's afraid of getting prosecuted. Everybody seems to be waking up already. And Trump's not even officially in the White House yet. And everybody's already fucking backpedaling on their shit. And Rick and I were talking about that this morning. It's funny, everybody's suddenly behaving themselves. But he announced that Meta's going to get rid of fact checkers and do the community notes like X.
We're going to get back to our roots and focus on reducing mistakes, simplifying our policies, and restoring free expression on our platforms. More specifically, we're going to get rid of fact checkers and replace them with community notes similar to X, starting in the US. We're going to get back to our roots and focus on reducing...
He's so lifelike. They're making robots so lifelike now.
That voice sounds so real.
And what the fuck? He looks like fucking Justin Timberlake with that hair. What is that? So what do you think what do you think's behind that?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have two choices. You comply or you die, right? And then if you comply, you have somebody that might be you, looks like you, that stays in the public eye, and the rest just kind of go away.
What does that mean?
Well, look, I mean, let's talk about Canada, right? Look what's happening in Canada. Look what's happening across the board. I mean, the only one that's not complying so far as I can see, is CBS News. They're staying. And
Costco. Costco's double. Costco is tripling down on the whole DEI thing. When every other business is moving away from DEI because it's fucking ridiculous, and that's not what America wants. It's not what we voted for. We threw all that shit aside. Costco tripling down on it, and who shops at Costco? The fucking people who hate DEI, right? Look at their. I mean, I don't have access to their demographics, but I'm guessing you go to Costco, that's who you see in there.
Yeah. But the whole thing is either you're going to come out in support of the policies of the new administration, or you pretty much going to disappear. I mean, that's
Right.
the way it's looking right now.
Yeah, no, he's kissing the ring, so to speak, I think.
Yep. If it's really him.
If it's really him. Who knows? But he's
Allegedly.
just so freaky. You know what, though? I mean, he fights UFC stuff now, right? Doesn't he get in the ring and shit? Maybe he's manned up.
Well, Dana White is on his board now as of yesterday.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Dana White joined the Meta board yesterday. So there's
That's interesting.
there's a lot.
And Mark
Yeah.
doing what X is doing. You know who owns X? Elon.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a chance they're all bad guys and we're being duped?
Obviously, there's that chance out there. Well, I mean, with all the crap that's happened in the last we'll just say 5 to 10 years. But yeah, of course we could be being duped.
Thing about it is, I mean, it's still the right way to go, even if it turns out in the end that we are all being duped. I mean, if they were all against us to begin with, I mean, this is the obvious path. Well, we're going to do the other. We know we're being duped the other way.
Yeah, I mean, you can only be told men are women and women are men so much before you
know.
kind of have to think like,
That's what I'm
man,
saying.
that doesn't seem like the right path.
You know what I heard this morning on the Boss morning show featuring Robbie and Rochelle? I had to shut it off because fucking Robbie started going like, "This bird flu is really scaring me."
Oh, good.
And I go, for the love of Christ. And then he's like, because his sister works in pharmaceuticals, and she's all, shh. And he said this on the radio, which is it's embarrassing that I worked there, that someone's on the air saying these things, and he's giving weight to what his sister was saying. His sister was saying that she takes her shoes off now at the door because she doesn't want to track bird flu through the house. She's telling him, you need to buy this, all from Pfizer. And like, he doesn't really, he's this close to it. He's still buying in again. I'm like, dude, what are you fucking doing, man? You're embarrassing me.
Are they
Well, I
saying
mean-
that sorry, Rick. Are they saying that the bird flu is going to be the next pandemic?
That's what
what
they've been
trying?
trying to. They've been trying to ramp up a few of those
Jeez.
fake diseases here now, but no one's buying. They're not scaring anybody, and so they keep going from one to the other. Well, that one didn't work. Let's go to the next one. Well, that one didn't work. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, I mean, we even had our governor come out and say we will not apply any mask mandates across the state of Texas. There's other places that are applying them.
Yeah, so the hospitals here in Jersey have made you wear a mask again.
Yeah,
Now,
they're back.
if you go into one of those. I saw a video of a woman masked up, fat, total liberal, she was at her car door. She's spraying herself down with Lysol, her ass is spraying like.
How about eat broccoli?
How about fucking shower?
God damn. Stay in the house if you're that afraid. But she takes her shoes off because she doesn't want to track bird flu for the. I don't think that's how that works, and my boss should be smart enough to know that.
You would think. Well, I mean, your radio station also. I mean, we listen to it on the app down here. They play "Get Your COVID Shots" all the time on your radio station.
No, I know. And I've said that. I've said on the air before. No one said anything, but I didn't want to push it, so I only said it once. I said, "God, can we stop airing?" I'm embarrassed that we're airing these commercials for any vaccine.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's the fucking all the vaccines should not have commercials. But I hope now that if they do use community notes, which are a lot better than the fact checkers, because those are all fact checkers have got me like hidden on Instagram. Unhide me, Mark.
Finally.
I'm getting like 90 views on my stories now, and I used to get, you never get what your followers. I'm like 11,000 followers. You only still used to get 1,000 or 2,000 views. I don't know why. I guess people just don't look. But now it's like 90. I mean, shadow banned.
You know, it's interesting you say that because obviously I follow you on Instagram, and I rarely see you come up on my stories.
See?
Rarely see.
They put me way in the fucking back.
Yeah.
But I
why
see my liberal ass niece up there every freaking day.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll change. We'll see.
Somebody DM me. They said they went to look for me on Instagram. If you don't follow me, try this, Mafia. If you don't follow me right now, go to your Instagram and search for The Kane Show. It won't pop up until you put the entire name in.
Yeah, because usually you could put the THEC and you would,
Right.
Really?
It will populate, but it doesn't populate. You got to put the whole you could put THECANESHO in, and it won't pop up until
Without
you hit
the
the W.
Wow.
Yeah. It's one big way they shadow ban people.
Oh, it's awful.
So, I don't know. One of the things I was thinking about for this New Year's, maybe we should have more guests. I would do that if we could get guests like this. Did you see this fucking dude? He goes on this podcast, and his gun went off. It was a rapper, of course.
God. Oh, yeah.
His gun went off during the fucking show. This is phenomenal.
Ugh.
It's one-on-one with Mike D.
Choices we got in life, those were your choices.
Oh! So he was futzing in his left front jeans pocket.
Damn.
What a dumbass.
But wait a
my
minute. Did
God.
he shoot himself in the leg, though?
I don't think so. His name is Tulo.
What?
Is there was somebody asking what his IQ was, and that was his answer?
Too low.
No one got hurt.
And choices we got in life, those were your choices.
Oh, you can see it go out the side of his pants there.
Oh, yeah.
One more time, and then I'll let it play to see what their reactions were. But he looked pretty chill.
And choices we got in life,
The
those
choices we got in life. Was that the Kool-Aid man?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. No, that's Fat Albert. Hey.
were your choices. Who shot who? Somebody got shot?
Lo, you good, Lo?
I hope. Y'all good?
Damn, Brody.
Yeah, good.
Good?
First of all, where's this podcast that you had to bring a gun?
Hey, hold on the dirty third one-on-one with Mike D. I thought my nigga shot me.
Did he see what I thought he said?
Yeah.
My
Yes, he
nigga
did.
shot.
Yeah. And he's this Mike D. He's like how old would you think? He's like 65, 70 years old, this guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jumping on the podcast bandwagon.
Dirty third one-on-one with Mike D. I thought my nigga shot me.
Everybody good?
Damn, everybody good?
I hope. I heard everybody say that. It's
Hey, you
executive.
ain't.
Was he even? Well, listen, what did he say at the end there? Too low.
I heard everybody say that. It's
Hey, you
executive.
ain't.
I have no idea. I heard that while I'm saying that Jim get home.
Was that
That's what I
English?
That's what I heard. What?
I heard everybody say that. It's
Hey,
executive.
Oh my God!
I
Why
mean-
was he?
So the weird part about that is for that gun to go off, he had to have it cocked in his pocket. Right?
Yeah, I
Is that-
guess. Well, you're
You have
telling
to have
us,
it,
yeah.
You have to have it cocked in your pocket. Why would you carry a gun cocked in your pocket?
When you're too
Responsible gun
low,
ownership.
when you run with who Tulo runs with, man, you can't be too careful.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, I want to see I wonder where the what is
bullet
it called? The Mike D. I wonder where his podcast is located. That's got to be in a basement of a place in the hood somewhere, right?
I'm surprised there wasn't a ricochet. I mean, that wasn't a large caliber round. It should be bouncing all over the place. I wonder what's below him.
And choices we got in life,
No, they're probably in the basement apartment. They got nothing to worry about.
those were your choices.
It's saying that he's based
shot
in
who?
Toronto.
Is Toronto okay?
Toronto?
Oh, wait, no, that's not. It can't be.
It can't be
Somebody
Toronto.
got shot?
Somebody got shot.
I hope. Y'all good?
Damn, Brody. Good?
Someone has to make a remix out of this though. This place,
Jay.
this part where he's
Jay, DJ J, you
Yeah,
could
here
make
you go.
some crazy crap right there.
I'll see if
Here's
I
the
can.
song.
Yes.
Here's the song. You gotta
Hey, hold
put some beats to.
on
see.
the dirty third one-on-one with Mike D. I thought my nigga shot me.
I got
There
the
you
beat in my
go.
head already.
There it is.
Hold on the dirty third one-on-one with Mike D. I thought my nigga shot me.
Shot me. Wow.
That's good. Oh wow.
Can we do that for the? Can one of us carry a gun and just shoot ourselves on air? I mean, that's what.
I'm not carrying no fucking gun.
Wait. There was Plaxico Barris did that, right? Didn't he shoot himself in the leg at a
He was
nightclub?
wearing sweats and tried to get into a club.
Yep.
And he did it.
Jesus.
That's my favorite thing I've seen for a while.
I hear a song coming.
Let's see if we can top it. Nah, he's not going to make the effort to do that.
No, I will. I'm going to try. I got to find a beat. I'll do it.
Bill Murray can't sing either.
Oh,
Have you seen this? Bill Murray's on tour if you want to check him out. With his band, the Blood Brothers. Here he's covering the Kinks' Tired of Waiting. Let me get to the point where he joined. Here we go. Now you're on beat. Tired.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what? I would enjoy this, I think, because the article said, I hadn't listened to it yet. The article said it was horrendous. I'm like, well, that's not so bad.
Well, I think his background singer.
That's horrible. What are you talking about? Not so bad.
No, but it's Bill being Bill, though, you know?
In his head, he sounds great.
You don't want him up there crooning like Sinatra. He's singing like Bill Murray would sing.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Wow.
The great thing is, it's Bill Murray. He's going to sell out everywhere he goes because people want to see Bill Murray sing. I bet he's funny in between. He better talk, otherwise that'd be really disappointing. What?
How much do you think it costs to go see Bill Murray?
Well, I don't know. He's coming around here. Bill Murray tour.
Tickets.
I'm a huge Bill Murray fan. I wear his shirts. William
He's
Murray
coming to
Golf.
Portchester. Oh, he's coming to New York City on February 15th, Sony Hall.
Damn.
Portchester, you can go $65. Portchester, New York. Plays Dylan. Not that I would be happy about that, but yeah, I might go see the guy.
$90 in New York City at
There you go.
at that Sony Hall you talk about. Oh,
So tired. I hated that song until now.
You can get up there crooning with him.
Well, I don't know about that. Another story of people freaking out. What's the name of the guy who? Matt Friend. Matt Friend does the celebrity impersonations.
Oh yeah.
When he sees them on the street, people are freaking out. This was before the Golden Globes. People are freaking out. Jennifer Coolidge, the voice that we know isn't her real voice. She used her real voice on the red carpet talking to this friend who does her in front of her, and I think this is pretty fucking bad. You tell me, though. I don't think he's very good with any of his impressions, but whatever.
This is Jennifer Coolidge after sipping on a cold drink. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's not bad. It could be worse.
She doesn't sound like that at all, does she?
I don't think so. No.
No, that's horrible. And then now you're going to hear her real voice, and this is what got people freaked out.
Oh, God, I feel... Do you think it is good or no?
It's very good. Yeah, you're right up there with Ariana's.
This is Jennifer...
Wow.
Did you grow an Adam's apple?
I mean, you didn't think that was like Paris Hilton? That thing is an act too.
That's an act. Yeah.
Did you think that she was really like that in real life? Come on.
She's always Stifler's mom to me. Are you kidding me?
That's what I think. That's what she took. She took that persona, right? Stifler's mom, because that's how Stifler's mom was in the movie.
Yeah.
And she just ran with that.
And I guess she does the voice in every single fucking show she's in.
Jennifer Coolidge after sipping on a cold drink. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's not bad. It could be worse. Oh God, I feel.
Very good.
Do you think it is good or no?
It's very good. Yeah, you're right up there with Ariana's.
Yeah.
This is Jennifer.
Because she doesn't lisp. She doesn't go, it's very
No.
good.
He just sounded like a gay dude. That's what he.
Right. That's all he sounded like.
He sounded like Rick watching Wicked.
Yeah. Hey.
Speaking of the Golden Globes, I didn't watch. Everyone says Nicki Glazer did a great job.
I saw some clips that she laid it out there pretty good. It was like a mini roast.
Yeah, she did the one with Selena Gomez, where she goes, Selena Gomez is here with with her fiance, and then he got like, oh, you got to hear it. It's fucking hilarious.
Well, here's some jokes that she didn't do. These are I didn't write these. These are actual jokes that she didn't do. She mentioned a few of these on Howard, and then I found a few more online. She didn't do this well, and we'll see if she should have done them or not. This is the last time all of you who will be. Oh wait, this is the last time all of you will be in the same room together until the Diddy trial.
That's hilarious.
That's really good. She didn't. She says she didn't want the audience to turn on her, and she already had a Diddy joke in her set that she liked better. I don't know. That's a fucking good one.
That's great.
You can't have too many Diddy jokes.
No.
She said, I loved Conclave. It's about the choosing of a new pope. It was heartwarming. It'll touch you so much the church will have to move it to another theater. And the reason for that, not doing that one, was Catholic Church pedophile jokes are kind of played out. Are they, though?
Never.
Here's another one she didn't do. If Adrian Brody could go back in time, he would thank baby Hitler for his career.
Oof.
Because she had another joke that called him a 2-time Holocaust survivor because he starred in The Pianist and The Brutalist.
Yeah, okay.
So she did that joke, then she didn't want to double down because I guess she has a Gen Z assistant on her staff who didn't get the joke. You know, the go back and kill baby Hitler joke that we've been doing for years. Gen Z doesn't care about award shows. What do you care about? Glenn Powell was nominated for Hitman tonight. Who would have thought that she'd only be the second hottest hitman in America?
I'm glad she left that one off.
Yeah. She didn't do that because she says the Luigi story is already kind of faded. That shouldn't be the reason you didn't do that one.
That was just a bad joke.
Michael Keaton was so great in Beetlejuice, and Alec Baldwin sadly did not come back to play a ghost because he was too busy making them.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good one.
She should have done that one, yeah. She also told Howard what she got paid. Gerard Carmichael, he was paid $500,000 when he hosted 2 years ago. She said, I got less than that.
Really?
Well, I mean, you know.
Nobody's tuning into those.
It's been said. Nobody watches. Yeah. It's way too much money. But are women funny? It's a gray area.
She's good, though. She opened the show with welcome to the Golden Globes, Ozepic's biggest night or something like that, which was fucking hilarious.
But that's easy. There's nothing special about that joke. Any one of us could have come up with that. Oh, Hollywood with Ozempic. Really? What you going to do? A plastic surgery joke. That'd be just as inventive.
Well, it's all downhill since Ricky Gervais.
Easy.
Ricky Gervais was the best.
Oh, there's no question.
You cannot top that.
Ricky Gervais, he was afraid of doing these jokes. He would have done these jokes plus more.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
His whole thing would have been Diddy. He would have pointed at people saying, I saw you there.
Yep.
You were there. What are you going to do? He would have called them out by name. Which would have been amazing. Oh, shit. Do you carry spare underwear? Remember, we talked about this on Alt. I had a pair of spare underwear in my backpack that I always had in there because I sharded. I gambled and lost once at work, and I was fucked, and I never wanted that to happen again, so I started carrying underwear around, and you guys all made fun of me.
Yes, I remember that. And I think you had, were we there still? Were we doing the morning show when you sharded?
Well, of course. Oh, did it happen during the morning?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Didn't happen on the show.
Well, the other question is, do you carry toilet paper or wipes in your vehicle?
No.
I do. Why don't you do that? If you're going to carry extra underwear, just carry the toilet paper and the wipes in your car.
Well, I don't carry the underwear anymore, but I see the story. Half of Americans do carry spare underwear for emergencies, so you can fuck yourself for making fun of me for doing that. I was way ahead of the curve.
If I ever sharted, I just throw it in the toilet and leave. Go free ball it the rest of the day.
Yeah. According to a survey, nearly half of all Americans carry backup underwear with them. The reasons are in case they have an accident, because they plan to change clothes during the day, like after going to the gym, or because they're clumsy and might spill something on themselves. All good reasons.
All good reasons. All right, I got a question for you. Have you ever shit on the side of a highway?
Yes.
Yeah. That's why you carry toilet paper and wipes in the car.
Well, I carry a roll of toilet or paper towels in the car, so that would work.
Wait a minute, Kane. You've shit on the side of the highway in Jersey?
No, Florida.
Yeah, you can't do that in Jersey. It's too busy here.
And
you
Wisconsin.
Can't just you just can't pull over on the side of I got to shit, and you just pull over and shit. You can't do that here.
I did on I-35 in Texas, interstate highway.
I'm saying in Jersey.
When you got to go really bad, you don't give a fuck who sees it.
No.
That's why I shit at CBGB's bathroom. You walk in there, there's the urinals along the wall, and then there's a toilet facing the door, wide open. There's no stall walls. There's no nothing. It's just it's like a prison. It's a prison toilet, and it's up on a step, so you're like actually on a throne, and you sit because man, there was so much cocaine done in that place. There was always someone shitting in there, and I was one of them. You got to shit. You got to shit, and you don't.
Yeah, but could you imagine driving on the turnpike at exit 15, Kane, and having to shit and just pull over on the side of the road?
100%.
No way.
Open both doors. Just go. That's your personal boy right there. I paid $20 to shit one time at a ratty ass hotel because I had to shit so bad I had to pull off the highway and go to the hotel.
You pull off far enough, into the grass. If there's grass, you pull over as far as you can, and then you just you squat like a catcher on the side of the car. No one's who's gonna see you. You open the doors and you're fine.
I don't know.
Jay. Jay is the one. We know his history. You know his filthy fucking car. He pees into towels, and you can't imagine pooping on the side of the road.
I can't. Listen, I'd much rather pee in a fucking towel than pull my car on the side of the road. Again, I don't know what I-35 looks like in Texas, but Rick, I don't know if you know
it's an interstate highway.
I-35 is just like the Parkway, just like the Turnpike. Man. It's an interstate, like I-80, like 287. It's all, dude.
It's interstate highway.
More busy. It's fucking Texas. It's constantly packed.
I just feel first of all, Kane, I can't see you doing it. Maybe Rick, because he's country, but I can't see you doing it.
What's my other option at that point? Shit in the car? That's not happening.
Yeah. You gonna shit in your pants in the car? Or are you gonna pull over and shit on the side of the road?
No,
I was in the middle of Lake Mille Lacs once. Woke up in the morning to go fishing. I was with my buddy. And we were fucking hammered the night before. We were still hammered, of course, but he brought some food onto the boat, and we're out. Lake Mille Lacs is fucking big. We're in a fucking canoe, and I had to shit. We both shit actually. We just jumped over to the side and took a fucking shit, and it was floaty, and it was no matter where I went, it was fucking floating at me, and I'm pushing the shit. I was actually swimming away from my shit, but it wouldn't leave me alone. Fucking yeah, you gotta go. And this is from a guy who can't swim. I'm like, I'm taking my chances. I put the fucking life vest on, and I couldn't feel the bottom, and I'm freaking out. But oh boy, nothing felt better than that shit coming out.
Yeah, shitting in the lake is the best because all you do is shuffle your ass back and forth, and you're clean. It's like it's a bidet. I've done it before. I took a big old shit in the lake, kind of swam away from everybody, took a big old shit. And the funny part is that fucker started floating, and it was floating to people right on the shore that were just swimming. I was just laughing the whole time.
That's fish food right there.
Yeah.
They'll eat that.
No, I know. I just can't see shit on the side of the road. I just can't see shit.
Excuse me.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah, again, I can't.
I know that I should not be the one judging, right? No, I get it because I
do it all the time.
But I can't see. I've been in situations where I'm on the fucking turnpike or wherever in Jersey, and I got to shit so bad, but I will not. I could not pull over, and I keep toilet paper in my trunk. I could not pull over and just fucking squat in the side of the road and shit. There's no way.
You would if you had to. That's all I'm saying. There's no way. Again, you pee in towels.
And Sal, if it doesn't come solid, you just swim away quicker. That's all it is.
And then you throw the towel on the floor of your car and sit with it. Piss all over the floor of your car and you're smelling it. Oh,
No.
God.
So here's
nothing more disgusting.
You're getting the scenario wrong.
You're peeing in towels, and then where does the towel go? You throw the towel out the window?
I piss in the bottle, and
it.
then the remnants afterwards that leaks out on the towel, and then I throw it on the floor.
So much better. Yeah, fish eat the shit, and then you eat the fish.
Yep.
It's a circle of life.
Circle of life is great.
And then you shit the fish out with some of your old poo. Oh, God. Speaking of which,
I've done that, balls.
This is a great story. An inmate got caught trying to smuggle a massive load inside of his rectum. That's the headline. An inmate got caught trying to smuggle a massive load inside his rectum. What's the first kind of load you think of?
Big old jizz load.
Yeah, what couldn't they be like a massive bag of cocaine? Like, what was it?
He had 2 vape canisters.
Oh, God.
Okay.
4 syringes, 1 vape cartridge, 3 batteries, 1 cigarette lighter, and 0.64 grams of marijuana inside of his butthole.
Sounds like he's been to some Diddy parties.
That's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of stuff to get crammed up there.
Well, how big is a vape canister? I've never really seen.
Well, they come in different sizes. Some are long and skinny. Some are short and fat. I mean,
I guess it depends on his preferences.
Yeah, exactly.
Some like the girth and some like the length.
Yep.
2 vape canisters, 4 syringes, 1 vape cartridge, 3 batteries, 1 cigarette lighter, and a partridge in a pear tree, all in his fucking anus.
What size batteries? Were they like AAA or were they D?
Probably D.
I don't know. I mean, I bet they weren't watch batteries. I bet they were normal fucking batteries.
So do you think he put all that stuff in at once, or was like just pushed it in one at a time?
No, you had to go one at a time.
So if you're going to do that, do you put all that in a condom then shove it up your ass, or you just shove it up individually?
Right. It didn't say. I mean,
I got a lot of questions here.
I know.
I mean, if I were to do that, okay, I would put it all in a condom and then cram it all in at once. And that way,
it seems like the logical way to go. There's nothing free floating in your asshole.
Right. That way, when you pull out the vape, you got no shit on it.
Dude, he had syringes in his ass.
No,
what a wrong move. I mean,
well, they had to be capped. You know, you don't have open needles.
Yeah,
right?
No, of course they're capped, but still.
But they're long. Imagine the thing gets fucking lodged this way, and you're trying to pull it out. Now you're pulling it up against the what?
Well, that's what your cellmate is for.
That wasn't a rectum, man. That's a Amazon fulfillment center in his asshole.
Imagine how much he was worth walking into that jail cell.
That's a counter at 7-Eleven. Fucking
jeez.
God, when they told him to bend over and cough, they didn't expect a vending machine to pop out.
So when they do that strip search before you get your white and blacks on, do you think they find that? Obviously they did. Right?
Yeah. They know where to. I mean, when you're naked, there's only 2 places to hide shit. Unless you're super fat and you've got all those rolls. Your asshole and underneath your ball sack. And they make you lift your nuts and they check your butthole.
Right, but like Ball said, you squat and cough. Okay, so one vape pops out of his ass. Wouldn't he look at him and go, "Yep, that's it. You got me.
No,
I was trying to smuggle
what
that
else
vape."
is in there? I'd go get the jaws of life and a flashlight.
Ugh.
I'd be like, all right, let's see I'd give him a laxative and see what he shits out.
Oof.
God, imagine being the guy that has to check the assholes in the strip search. Oh, man, imagine you got to get paid a lot of money to do that.
They must go on a rotating basis because they're all guards. They're all cops, right? Because, because I've had to do it twice. And he just looked like a normal cop. It didn't look like that was his only job. You know what I'm saying?
So they rotate. Like Monday,
it was just a normal cop. Yeah. I guess it was probably his day or his shift or what they have. That's the only fair way to do that.
If Thursday is your strip search day, you calling out every Thursday?
Oh my God! Well, you can't. They'll catch you on to that.
Oh man!
He had a whole smoking lounge in his asshole.
Imagine how much more room women have to smuggle stuff in.
No shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That'd be amateur hour for a women's jail.
But I don't know why you would even try, because you know you're going to get caught, and then you end up in the news for having a fucking gaping asshole.
And they walk through metal detectors too. Some of that shit has metal in it. I don't get it. I don't know.
No, I don't know. You know what really crazy is when they swallow the drugs, because you know that shit bursts all the time, and then you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Was it worth it? Yeah, Rachel says that's the rookie's job. Yeah, I bet it is. What is it called when you're in college or you're trying to pledge? You haze. You get hazed.
You get hazed. Yeah. I told you I went for that job at the at corrections, and they took me around the for a tour, and there was somebody in solitary, and there's like, yeah, he's in there 23 hours out of the, and the guy shit in his hand and smeared it on the window. I left. I was like, no, I can't do this. He's like, yeah, he does that once a day. I was like, and who cleans it up? He goes, the guy on post. This guy, I go, with that, fuck that. No way. No way. You're a prisoner. When you're in jail as a CO, you're a prisoner just like that. You can't carry weapons. The only time you carry weapons outside, you can't. You're literally a prisoner with them. You just happen to have more rights. Fuck that.
What's a CO?
It's a corrections officer.
What do you mean? You're literally a prisoner.
You
can
are
leave when
in
you
there.
want.
No, but you don't have any weapons. Neither do they. Well, you can't protect yourself. You're literally a prisoner for that time that you're there working.
Monkeys are throwing shit at you and stuff. It's like in a zoo.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Jay, you know damn well what I meant. Every time you say something like that, his face starts to giggle. God. Monkeys throw poo. Prisoners do as well.
Oh, God. Yes. Yeah.
Kat says if they were smart, they'd hire people like Jay's brother to do the anal cavity searches. He'd probably do it for free. No shit. You know, you find some perverts fucking, you could. You go to the Village, go to Hell's Kitchen. You got guys chomping at the bit for that job.
Oh, no kidding. No kidding.
That's a free look into fucking buttholes all day. They wouldn't even take a lunch. They'd be like, no, I'm good.
Next?
No, I don't need to eat. I did already.
It's been 2 hours since anybody come in. Isn't there anybody arresting people out there? What the fuck? Do your job so I can do mine. Damn it.
We need more assholes in here.
Yeah. It's New York City. There's people committing crimes all the time. Why have I got no buttholes to look at?
Oh, gosh. That's funny.
I'm serious. They really should look into that. So I don't know. Am I a D-bag or not? I don't know if you want to play the thing, but all right, fine. Play the thing.
Oh, boy.
Most of the time you are, so let's see.
Eventually, and I've talked about this before. What's the proper etiquette? What's the thing to do? You give someone a scratch off. It happened for Christmas. I gave somebody a bunch of scratch offs, and one of them won.
A lot though? How much?
And I want some money.
How big was the win?
Am I a D-bag for asking for some?
Depends on the size of the win. How big was the win?
Ask. I hinted.
Yeah. How big was? First of all, how big was the win?
Not that much.
That much? 500, 100, $50?
$1,000.
Okay, all right. So
it wasn't that big of it. It wasn't that much. And I already know I'm kind of a D-bag for doing it because you know, 10,000, 5,000, maybe they could slice you off $100 or something. But like, I'm just like, I was drunk. So, and they texted, oh, I want $1,000 on one of your scratch offs. Thanks. I'm like, oh, really? What? And I go, how did you get that again? And they said, thank you. And I go, oh, that's all? Okay. And yeah, that's how it was dropped. But that was me saying, and I haven't heard back from them. So maybe they think I'm a D-bag because I said that. At least respond with a ha-ha or a smiley emoji or something. But no, they didn't give me any of that. So
I would buy you a drink next time I saw you or buy you something to eat. But You're not buying somebody a $700 bag and asking them to use it because you bought it for them.
I don't know. I don't know. No. If I bought someone a nice piece of luggage and I was going to go somewhere and I wanted to use it, I'd ask for sure.
Be like, hey,
100%.
remember that bag I gave you for Christmas? I need it.
Yeah. I tell Russ all the time, best friend Russ, because he doesn't use the shit that I buy him. Bought him a Fitbit last year for Christmas. Wore it once. I'm like, a couple months later, I'm like, well, give it to me. I'll fucking use it. No, I'll use it. And he never does. I mean, that's $100. That's $150.
I mean, I think at $1,000, 10% would be a fair vig for the purchase.
$100 would have been nice.
$100, yeah.
Yeah, but then you go from a 4-figure win, which says something else in your brain, than a 3-figure win.
It's free money.
You know what they should have done is given me enough to where they didn't have to report it. What would that number have been? 700, 600?
You have to report that? $1,000 on the lottery?
Anything
don't
over
you?
600.
I don't know. You're the finance guy. You don't have to report lottery winnings?
Anything over 600.
Not at that amount, I don't think. Oh, you are? Huh?
And in New Jersey, I don't know what it is in Texas or how that works, but
I don't know. I've never won $1,000. I've won $2. So we don't have to report $2.
Cousin Brad says, I'd give you some, but it's debaggery to ask. Nuzzin says, I'd give you 100. Tim says, I'd give you 100.
Well, is it more D-bag to ask than not to offer?
Oh, it's totally off. Well, that's a good question.
I mean, should they have said, hey, here's $100. Thanks. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
I think maybe it's more D-baggy to not ask or to not offer.
To not offer, I think, is a bigger D-bag than maybe to ask. Or even to throw it in your face. Hey, thanks. I won $1,000. Thanks for the ticket. Why even say it? Just go claim the $1,000. And
I mean, I don't think that when I got the text, I don't think they were throwing it in my face. I thought they were genuinely thanking me. Hey, I won $1,000. Thanks, man. Like, oh, geez, where'd you get that?
I would have, if that happened and that was me, I would have kept it quiet. The next time we went out, I would have got you something nice.
Right. Yeah. I'd have just picked up the check. That's exactly what I would have done. I wouldn't have said anything. I'd have just would have said, oh, no, I got this.
Yeah, this is on me tonight.
I'd have been none the wiser if they picked up the bill, because they've picked up checks before. I wouldn't have thought, oh, they must have won on the scratch off. No, they could have kept it to themselves and whatever. So it's their fault that they even got me thinking about being a D-bag.
Well, the Mafia says you're a D-bag for just even asking. Now,
really? Okay.
Yes,
well, I was afraid of that. I kind of thought that, but like Kay Ellis says, definitely more D-baggy not to offer. I agree. So that person is a little hey man, I won $1,000. I'm going to get you something next time, or you at least like offer you, like you said, dinner, drinks, something, whatever. But they're saying even for you, well, Nell now says you're not a D-bag. I think you're a D-bag for asking. You don't fucking give somebody a gift and then expect them to give you money back. Now, if it was $1 million, knowing our situation, yes. Like, yeah, okay, and here's 10,000 or 100, whatever. Wait. You're throwing yourself. If I won $1 million and you had nothing to do with it, you would still want me to give you some money?
I mean, I think you would, as my friend, might offer.
I don't know.
Something.
I think maybe you need to rethink this.
Wait a minute.
If I came into $1 million, and this goes for you as well, if I just happen to come into $1 million, you think I'm thinking about helping Jay out? You had nothing to do with it. You didn't lead me down the right path. You didn't introduce me to someone who could help me out. I come into $1 million, and then Jay's over there like fucking little Oliver.
I'll tell you what, that's the difference between you and I, because I've already thought to myself, if I came in the money, what I would buy you. I swear to God. I am not even kidding. I
wouldn't expect that at all.
I don't think you would. I know you wouldn't expect it, but I'm just that giving of a person. When I have something, I would buy you the RV that you wanted.
No,
that's what I've been thinking of. Bullshit.
Dude, half your money would be gone.
No, I'm saying $1 million after taxes.
$1 million after taxes, what's he getting, Rick? 700,000?
No. I mean, $1 million after taxes, meaning I walk away with $1 million.
Oh, okay.
So you've got $2 million and you get $1 million after taxes.
So you'll buy me a used $30,000 RV. Oh, good
it's
job.
It's still
Thanks,
a fucking
bud.
RV, dude. That you didn't have before.
It's a piece of crap. I could
All right.
buy one of those right now. That's the reason I don't have one, because that's just too junky.
You mean to tell me if I was like, guys, guess what? I just fucking won the lottery. I'm walking away with $1 million, and I didn't offer you not shit, you wouldn't think I was a piece of shit?
Oh,
no way.
I would have. What right do I have to that money? None.
You don't have the right, but
I would say
we're
congratulations, Jay. Good for you.
The first thing you do, Jay, is you don't tell anybody. You just don't tell anybody.
100%.
You mean best friend Russ hit the fucking lottery with $1 million, walks away $1 million.
BFR and I are completely different than you and I. BFR and I, yes, I would give him probably half.
You don't do that either.
What? You don't do what either?
No, you create an LLC, you create a company, and you have a payroll. And if you want to hook up your friends,
there you
hook
go.
them up with a job,
well,
right?
I would do it that way, with my new windfall that I didn't expect from after, which isn't here yet, by the way. I'm going to give that to Rick and let him do his magic with it.
So wait a minute. All right, so maybe not $1 million, because really, in today's world, where does $1 million go?
Yeah, exactly.
What if it was $10 million? You wouldn't be like, hey, Jay,
you know what? I got to be honest, brother. I wouldn't come up. I wouldn't think about it unless you asked.
I mean, you might end up in a studio together again somewhere
That
where
I
you're
would do.
in person.
That
right?
I would do. Yeah, I would build out my own studio somewhere.
I'm actually kind of shocked because I would give if I came maybe $1 million. Again, it's not that much in today's world, but $10 million. I'm shocked because I would give, not that Corey needs it, but I would give you guys some. I'd be like, here, this is just a nice gesture
if you were broke and starving, yes, I would. But I mean, you're sitting on a fucking fortune.
Well, that's a whole nother story. We'll talk about another day.
Yeah. I mean, you're still like, once you sell that stuff, the house is there. I mean, you're going to be walking away. You're going to be pretty good. So,
This is why I'm poor. No, it's just I'm giving to my friends. I'm not saying I'm going to give them. Kat says this is why you're poor. No. I'm just a giving person. I don't give a fuck. I don't need $10 million. I would give Kane $100,000. I would give Corey $100,000. Not that Corey needs it, and that's it. And what is that going to do to me?
See, now you know what? And that's not even to be a dick, but giving Corey $100,000 is like giving him the $20 bill, giving you a $20 bill that you found in your fucking pocket. He doesn't need $100,000. He doesn't need.
I'm just saying I would give. I don't know. I think
seek advice of professionals, lawyers, all this stuff, and figure it out how to do it in the smartest way possible.
No, I would do it in the smartest way possible, but I would just be
Jay's
like,
out there like Dumb and Dumber. Here you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
We need some guys to put tanning lotion on us for this next Hawaiian tropic.
Ooh, that's a Ferrari. That's $350,000. You're gonna want to hang on to that one.
Yeah.
Fucking IO. You got a suitcase full of paper with shit written on it.
Jay's back to zero, and everybody else has everything fun.
Yeah. Yeah, the $100,000 that you give me out of the million or 10 million, whatever, I'm probably going to turn into and keep a lot. I'm going to keep that money longer than you're going to keep your money.
Let me tell you something. I know you think that I'm stupid when it comes to money just because I don't have any.
Nobody said you were stupid.
But I do have investments that are out there. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, so then you're not broke then. So why would I give you money?
No, I'm on a daily basis. But I have stuff like I can't. I have things that I've invested in over the years that maybe it just didn't do right. But I'm not as stupid. Just because I'm offering to give you money, people that I'm with every day, doesn't make me bad with money. I would then.
I didn't say you were bad with money I said you were stupid. I don't give me any. I don't deserve any money.
If I want $10 million,
if I want $100 million, then I would give you some money.
Yeah, like that lottery winner in California that just won the $1 billion.
Yeah,
a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
What's the deal with that, by the way? The math doesn't math on that because it's 1.3 billion. But then the take-home lump sum is 500 and some million. That's less than half. How does that fucking work?
Well, that's because what they do is they take the actual cash that's in there, and if you don't take the lump sum, you're buying a 30-year annuity. So that 600 million buys you 1.3 billion over 30 years, right?
Oh,
does that make sense?
Not really, but okay.
So basically, if you wanted $1.3 billion and you wanted to pay out over 30 years, if you handed an annuity company, a life insurance company, $600 million, they would pay you $1.3 billion over the next 30 years because they're going to take that money and invest it.
Oh.
And they're going to make way more than double the money over 30 years, right? But they're going to guarantee you that amount. over the next 30 years. And that's what all these lotteries do. So when you take that cash option, you're just taking the cash that's in there to yourself. And then on that cash, you pay taxes. So on 1.3 billion, let's just use round numbers. You're getting 600 million. You're going to lose in a state with the state income tax. You're going to lose 55% of it.
Oh, all right.
Right. So then you walk away with let's just say 300 million. And then that 300 million is tax free that you can do anything with. So your 1.3 billion comes down to 300 million after our favorite uncle gets his piece. Yes.
Any chance? What are you hearing, Rick, in the underworld of the Twitters and whatnot? You hear whispers about them abolishing the IRS. Is that going to happen?
Well, you're hearing a lot more about streamlined IRS, which definitely needs to happen. And I mean, the code is made for people to break it, right? So they can fine you and cause you penalties. Streamlining the code would be ideal. I mean, a flat tax would be ideal. But we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of talk, a lot of chatter about a lot of different things. And I've got a lot of things that I read every morning, but I really don't really pay much attention to it until it gets in front of Congress. Once Congress starts talking about it, then we really have to thinking it's serious.
Forbidden Ball says, if I win the lottery, I'll be dead within 10 years. So many drugs. All right, let's do a little news and then.
And now, from a location unknown for his safety, it's Kane with the Not Quite News.
We'll keep the focus on the ass. A 61-year-old man was arrested because he shot his 33-year-old boyfriend for spanking him too hard.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's,
What? No, finish.
No, I mean, a spank couldn't hurt. Have you ever seen those slap competitions?
Yeah.
I mean, do you see how hard some of those guys slap? Imagine getting smacked in the ass like that. It hurts. I get it.
Well, I mean, probably wasn't that hard. According to cops, the younger guy said he liked it rough, so he smacked his butt hard enough to leave a handprint. The 61-year-old gay guy goes, hey, stop. I'm hurt. The man apologized, put his underwear back on, and went back to his living room. And then when the old guy showed up, he grabbed a revolver from a side table and pointed the gun at the victim, saying, you want to try me? You want to fuck with me? The young guy left the residence, and then the guy fired one shot into his front porch's pavement. Oh, he just shot at the ground.
And it ricocheted?
And he was like, I would never hurt anybody. I was only trying to scare him away. Interesting.
So did he shoot him or did he shoot at him?
At him. Two other guns were removed from his car, and the cops said they found a bottle of lotion located on the left side of the bed in his bedroom. Oh, you don't say.
Yeah, I agree with Mickey L. I mean, you can not take a slap to the ass, but you can take a big old dick in it.
Yeah. No shit. Well, I think it's fucking bore out like the Grand Canyon by now. Those machines they dig the Holland Tunnel with. Post Malone tipped a single mom $20,000 on Christmas Eve. Speaking of giving away money. That's nothing for him, though. Is that nice, or do you think that's just a little, look what I can do?
Well, was it his kid?
She's a single mom with no other family, works 2 jobs, homeschools her daughter. She was working the late shift at a bar called the Rail Yard on Christmas Eve. It was a slow night, and Post showed up with Shabuzi and a couple friends. They hung out on the patio, played songs on the jukebox. Post went to pay the check, but he didn't have one. His friends and a few regulars bought all of the drinks. He wanted to leave a tip, though, so he asked Renee to charge him for something, even if it was just a penny. So she charged him $1. And then she realized when she was closing down, she checked the receipt and realized he tipped her $20,000.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah, that's great.
I think
good for him.
He's got it. Why not?
He was still there, so she tracked him down and just started crying.
Too bad it wasn't cash and on the credit card.
Yeah, right? No shit. Where they take 3%?
Yeah.
She says he was the most humble celebrity she's ever met. If this message reaches him, I know I told him that night how grateful I am, but I'd like to reiterate that he helped me in ways I can't even begin to explain. Been struggling to scrape by and hasn't had a car for 2 years, so that was a life-changing amount of money.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I heard Post Malone's a nice guy. You hear stories, you know.
He seems like it.
Yeah.
So you go from that to this. Guy helped a stranger stuck in the snow, then stole his car.
Nice.
Happened in St. Louis. That ice storm they just had, the snowstorm. 32-year-old guy in St. Louis got his car stuck trying to get into a parking garage on Sunday. Luckily, another guy in an SUV showed up and helped him get out, but things took a turn after that when the same guy who helped him immediately robbed him. The guy who got his car stuck in the garage, the guy who walked up, helped him, walked up with a gun, demanded his keys. Guy gave his car keys, ran off, called the cops, still haven't found him.
You just hope the best karma to that person.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ever.
Krispy Kreme's new donuts have Pop-Tarts on top. That just sounds disgusting.
Disgusting. Ugh.
Double
hate
diabetes.
Pop-Tarts. You don't have Pop-Tarts at your house, do you? I think you do in that closet, don't you, Rick?
No, I don't. No, I don't think there's any Pop-Tarts.
They're so dry and crumbly and flavorless and like, God. And I always try them. If I see a Pop-Tart laying around at somebody's house, whatever, you want a Pop? Sure. I'll try. I'll take a bite and just be like, oh, I knew it was going to be gross.
Plenty of Fruit Loops with marshmallows, but no Pop-Tarts.
Really bad joke.
Tim says, are the Pop-Tarts next to the candied yams? By the way, did you have those yams?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I forget.
I tried them. Yeah, we talked about it.
Were they good?
They were all right.
Wow.
I didn't have a second helping, but, you know. They were all right.
All right, really bad jokes.
It's now time for
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Kane and Corey's really bad jokes.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Fashion experts say skinny jeans will be making a comeback in 2025.
Oof.
Unfortunately, skinny people won't be.
Skinny jeans for fat people.
They've been redesigned, though. Now they come with an Ozempic pocket.
And small penises.
Keep it right in there. Nearly half of Americans carry spare underwear for emergencies. We talked about that. Yeah, the other half just don't shit themselves. And so that's how they get away with not carrying it. New York City unveiled congestion pricing for traffic. Their goal is to convince drivers to assassinate healthcare CEOs during off-peak hours.
Oh, man.
A man on a United Airlines flight woke up to a man peeing on him. We didn't get to that story. Maybe we'll give you details tomorrow. Can you imagine? You're sitting there on your plane. You wake up and there's a dude pissing on you.
It's like R. Kelly's prison cell. Hey.
In his statement to police, the victim said, well, still better than flying Spirit. And then the guy, this is in the story, the guy was begging him to not press charges. Because he woke up and he said his torso was soaked in fucking piss. I mean, you're press charges. That's the least of your fucking worries.
That's like a terroristic, isn't that considered a...
It's a biohazard, if you ask me. I know some people enjoy that, but fuck.
Wouldn't you beat the shit out of that guy?
I would beat the living fuck out of him.
I mean, his dick is out. You'd grab his dick and yank him to the aisle and start beating the shit out of him.
That's just your natural reaction. A man's natural reaction would to just start pummeling
the guy.
Wait a minute, Rick. You would actually grab the guy's dick and start fucking dragging him like it's a leash?
I would grab it and drag him like a leash and start pummeling the shit out of him.
Yeah, no, dude, there's
nothing
not scared. Gay. That's not gay. Grabbing a guy's dick in that situation, that isn't gay.
Yeah, if it's shooting anything out, I'm asleep, I'm grabbing that fucker, putting him in the aisle and pummeling the crap out of him.
Are you biting it first?
No, I'm not. That's gay.
Is that gay?
That is gay.
If you bite it just because
your mouth gets on a dick, that's gay.
You don't think yanking it was punishment enough?
Yeah.
Oh, you got off too easy.
That sounds like something Jay would do for sure.
No, I'm not biting a dick. No,
I don't know.
I don't know. You brought it up.
These questions have got to be floating around up there a little bit.
Well, because I'm shocked that Rick would just be like, hey, come here and just grab the guy's dick and drag him down the aisle of the airplane.
Yeah, because he's trying to hurt him.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Fuck. What would hurt worse?
If you punch somebody in the nose, that hurts worse than grabbing his dick.
Not when they're peeing on you and you had a seatbelt on.
Oh, God.
You got to grab with that right hand, unhook your seatbelt with the left, and start dragging that motherfucker out there.
Rick reaches for his dick. The guy's like in panic. Oh, my God. He says, no, you just got, I want to get the last couple drops.
Oh, God.
I might as well tell you the details of this story now.
Yeah, we need it.
The guy was asleep, buckled in, and was surprised when he looked at the guy that he was just sitting next to the whole flight. He thought he was dreaming because he realized he was soaked from his stomach down in his urine. About 4 hours into this flight, the guy stood up and pissed on him, and that's when he woke the fuck up.
So the guy that pissed on him was probably mad because he was sleeping and wouldn't get out of his way so he'd go to the bathroom. That's what I'm assuming, right?
Maybe. United provided pajamas to wear after he was pissed on. They put the needs of my airline before, this is his daughter, my stepdad's health. I'm so disgusted and shocked with how they handled this. It's a biohazard. The plane should have been turned around to address the issue.
Oh, that's just lawyer. That's lawyer talk there. They're just trying to get.
They just said, we have banned this passenger. The guy apologized and begged him not to press charges. Again. Sorry.
What if you're another passenger across the aisle watching this? What do you do?
Yeah, like what are the other passengers doing? Just like watch. Oh, look at this guy. He's pissing on another dude. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, we're 4 hours into this fight. Look at this guy just peeing all over this dude.
What are your options, though, if you see that? I mean,
at least ring the dinger.
Oh, he got his dinger ringed, all right. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe I would stand up and go, what are you fucking doing? I don't know. Would I just take my phone out? I don't know.
Most people, I would say 90% of people, 95 would take their phone out and start filming. That's why I'm surprised there's not video.
Yeah, I would like to think I would say something, but you don't know. God. A Brazilian nun has become the world's oldest person, 117 years old.
Oof.
She attributes her longevity to the fact that living is a hard habit to break. Oh, I'm sorry. She's a nun.
She hasn't had to put up with men.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau resigned. That homosexual. After months of declining poll numbers. It's a boot time. Joke. Demi Moore walked to the Golden Globes. Did you hear that?
Oh,
hey, I can't afford a car either, said Pauly Shore. And I think we'll end it on... Let's do some more puns. We'll end it there. Patriots fired head coach Gerard Mayo. You know there's puns coming.
Who would they hire? Colonel Mustard? Come on, Rick. Come on, you got to get one, Rick.
They're trying to catch up with the rest of the field.
There it is. Come on, Kane, let's go.
Robert Kraft had hoped that he would have been better at covering the spread. Okay. We matched it a little bit on mustard because that was the first one.
Yes.
I said he couldn't cut the mustard.
Oh, all right.
All right, there you go. Still haven't heard from Corey. We'll see if he's available tomorrow. I guess he would be because he's not flying tomorrow.
No,
so we'll see. Normal time tomorrow.
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
See you.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Great
Thanks,
seeing you.
Rick.